last but not least, I do love the bottle of this. Very, very pretty.
So we've done one expression from each of the 3 distilleries left in Campbeltown, and we could have done the Long Row or the Hazelburn from Springbank or the heavily peated Kilkerran, or indeed one of the other expressions from Glen Scotia, the 15 or the 12. But I thought also, I think it's quite important to sort of keep in touch with blended malts, which is what this is. So this is Douglas Laing, independent bottler, owner of some rather special casks, many casks, and they've managed to produce a range of blended malts with a regional overview, and that's what this is. This fits in, I think this is the most recent but one. I think the lowland version that they've brought out called the Epicurean is more recent. The Gauldrons is made in much smaller quantities, because getting your hands on as an independent bottler a good quality aged Campbeltown single malt isn't easy. It really isn't. So to keep this as a consistent product is going to be difficult for them. However, it's rather special. So the important thing to understand about a blended malt is it's not a blend. It is a combination of single malts. A blended Scotch, or a blend as they're more oftenly referred to as, is a combination of single malts and grain whiskies from grain distilleries, much lighter, softer, sweeter, and usually more floral, more akin to a bourbon, that sort of thing. And there's very few grain distilleries, because you don't need many, because the building is the still, basically. It's huge, very different style of distillation, and it's not pot still distillation in the same way that these 3 are. So that's a blend or a blended Scotch. This is a blended malt, and the key word is malt. So it can only be a combination of single malts, and in this case they all come from Campbeltown.
So to do a blended malt, all I do is go out and get a whole lot of barrels of malt.
You put 2 or more of those together in the same glass, you've got a blended malt. That's a blended malt. It's exactly that. There's obviously a little bit more craft when it comes to the likes of these guys, not least because they will be doing a period of finishing, further maturation to marry the component parts together. The vast majority of blended malts are blended post-maturation. So you bring together stock which has already been matured, because you know what you've got. Then you bring them together, and you might put them in a few casks, or even a vat if you're making a decent whack of it, to finish them off, marry them all together for a particular period, just to make sure that they all do marry. Because if we put those 3 together in a glass, you swirl it around, you have a wee taste, it could taste very nice. You put it to one side, come back to it in a wee bit, it might have changed completely, and it may no longer be nice. So you want to be sure that is going to persist. So that was invariably what they'll do. But also to maintain a consistency of flavour.
Yeah, because if I'm buying a bottle of the Gauldrons, I want it to taste like that.
Yes.
This year, next year, 5 years.
Yes, unless of course it says batch 1 or batch 2,
well, yeah.
in which case you'd be forgiven for it being different. And you mentioned Big Pete, which is one of their other ones. That's their Isla blended malt, and they do the Epicurean, which is the lowland one, and Rock Oyster or Rock Island, I think it's changed its name to. I think it's just changed. I believe so. Although that was news to me only 2 days ago. And then they've got the one with the wee Westie on, and Timorous Beastie as well. Scallywag, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, they're important products to know about, because it can give you an entry into some seriously good whiskey, and a consistency as well, which is great.